You get your first pets, but you're not quite sure in which troops to use these pets. In this video you're going to learn everything you need to know about the pets and the troops. We already have our new pets, but most of the pets, when you capture them, they come with the passive skills, sometimes with the rage skill and sometimes not even with the skill. We have 5 rounds per day to capture 5 pets, so we have to know exactly which pet we're looking for. As you know, each pet have a specific rage skill and they have passive skills. Those passive skills you can buy, or they come with the pet, or when you free the pet. It didn't actually matter. That's why we're going to focus on the rage skill to help us choose which legions are going to be best for our pet. I'm going to start with the cavalry since I'm a cavalry guy and I love cavalry. The first pet for the cavalry, in my opinion, is Golden Rock. He have range which is near, also he provides you with rage accumulation of speed. That will be 5% for 5 seconds. If your legion already have passion, deals damage to the target legions. From the cavalry, for example, Emeries have a rage accumulation speed, and this pet are going to fit absolutely nice with the legion where is also Emeries. This pet rage skill is determined by agility. That means try to get best status for agility, like when you improve, for example, the quality of your pet. Golden Rock are not good, for example, the rage units, because his range of the skill is actually near. For the range troops, to have a pet with the near range of the rage skill is not actually a good idea. This pet can also be used with infantry, but I think the best fit for this pet is cavalry. My next suggestion for the cavalry is Berserk Firedrak. Again, his range is near of his talent spell, so this is again a melee pet. These pets are good for both cavalry and infantry, but if you don't have Golden Rock, you can go for Berserk Firedrak. With these tags you're going to get extra damage on the enemy legion. The damage factor of Fierce Mask is actually determined by intelligence. Those pets like Sapphire Firedrak, both rage skill is determined by intelligence. So if you want to have better damage factor, stick this pet to the intelligence. Now going over the next troop, this will be infantries. And the first pet I suggest for infantries is Frostbear. But this pet is little more specific for the infantry since it's shield related, so by infantry I mean Madeleine. Now the rage skill of the Frostbear is actually when you get a shield, there is a 40% chance to do damage to the target legions on being hit by the normal attack. That's why I suggest Madeleine, because Madeleine have a shield, pretty decent shield, and your legion are going to have 40% chance to strike back at the enemy on the normal hit. These pets are going to fit very well in the offensive infantry, for example Madeleine and Nika, with providing a shield from the Madeleine and damage from the pet and Nika. The next infantry pet is actually Stripped Bear. Again, here will be different infantry hero because the rage skill of those pets is more related to the specific hero. For example, the shield for Madeleine here is going to be the healing. Every time your legion is healed by a hero skill, it will gain Vigor, HP bonus for 5 seconds. Every 100 healing factor increase the Vigor effect by 0.16. This is determined by the strength. So as you guess, this pet is going to be perfect for Garwood, since Garwood provides with healing, and the only thing we have to know about this pet is we have to stick this pet to the strength, because the strength is actually what is going to increase this Vigor effect. Of course, you can use this pet with different heroes that provide healing or shield. For example, Thea also provide you with the shield, so you can use Snow Bear there. All the heroes that have healing can also use this Stripped Bear, but at the end of the day is just for where is the best place to put these pets. And the last pet for me for infantry, or this is more general pet, but I think it will fit very well with infantries, and this is Venom Lizard. The attack range of the Venom Lizard is very far, that's why he is good with all kind of troops, but why actually he is good with infantry. And this is this 12% chance to inflict poison on the attacker when your legion is hit by a normal attack, dealing damage every seconds for 3 seconds. Can be triggered once every 1 second. First of all, the infantry are going to get hit a lot, and the timer this spell can be triggered is just 1 second. So you're going to trigger as many poison effects as you can on the enemy if you use this pet with your infantry. I think this is very good pet for the infantries. This rage skill is determined by agility, so try to stick your pet with the agility and try to get better quality, of course, of your pet. The best one is legendary, it will increase the stats with 20%. So this will be for our melee units, cavalry and infantry. Let's go for our range units. I will start with the mages, and basically the best pet for me, I already have him, and this is Severe Fire Drag. First, his rage skill is very far. This is one of the things that is for mages, they are very far troop. All the mages except Ewin are hitting multiple legions. The damage factor of this skill is 50 and is determined by the intelligence. So try to stick your pet with the intelligence to get best performance of his rage skill. The best use of this pet is with Lilia, Velen or Waldir. All the mages that are hitting multiple legions. The next pet for the mages is Ice Lizard. Now this lizard is one of the most annoying lizards in the game with the Venom Lizard. First to mention, Ice Lizard attack range is very far. This is against something specific for the mages. Summon Ice Orb that follow the target legion whenever a hero casts a rage skill. Ice Orb deal continuous damage to up to one nearly enemy legion for 3 seconds. This is one of the strongest pet rage skills in my opinion. He's very good for the mages, not because only his range of the rage skill is very far, but also provide you with a skill that is going to hit multiple legions. These ice orbs are going to do continuous damage to the enemy legion and one nearly legion. His damage factor is 30 and is determined by intelligence, so you have to focus on your intelligence and of course getting better quality of the pet. Also, the good thing about this rage skill is damaged legions are frozen and march speed is reduced by 15% for 3 seconds. This is again mage skill. And the last pet I think is good for the mages. This is Thunder Lizard, but he's also good for the marksman. Maybe one idea better for the marksmans. But still, if you don't have any other pet, you can use this pet with your mages. The range of his rage skill is very far, so this is totally fine with the mages. But he does single target, something that is specific only for the Ewin from the mages. That's why I think it's with one idea better for the marksmans. His damage factor is 29, determined by intelligence, so if you want to have this pet or use this pet, better focus on the intelligence. And one more pet that is good for both mages and marksman, this is the Sand Lizard. His rage skill is actually Stone Aura and is a passive skill. Your legion heals up to 4 of your nearly legions every 6 seconds when in battle. Healing factor 27, determined by the intelligence. So from here comes the question, why with the range units, mages and marksmans? It's just because range units most of the times are stuck together. What I mean by that is, in the Behemoth fight, your range units are going to be stuck together. In the Alliance War, your range units again are going to be stuck together. So the more friendly units you have around you, the better the healing is going to be from this pet. And of course it's time for the marksmans and the best pet for the marksmans. The best pet for the marksmans in my opinion is Snowpack Rock. First, if we start with the range skill, range is actually medium, which is something that is specific for the marksmans. The Legion physical attack is plus 0.6% determined by luck. As we know, the marksman troops have the biggest damage in the game, so every boost of this damage is going to be higher from the boost, for example, for mages or infantry or cavalry. This is one of the reasons why I think this is best for the marksmans, not only the range, just because marksmen have to focus on their legion. And that's not all for Snowpack Rock. 30% chance to deal damage to the target legion infected with defense break. Now you can use Niku, for example, with his rage skill that apply defense break, or maybe you can use Kinara from his throw talent tree that is going to inflict with defense break. Now this is not so good against the Behemoths, basically the place where the marksmen are best, just because Behemoths cannot get any debuff, but still increasing the legion physical attack is huge for the troop that have the biggest damage in the game. Damage factor of the skill is 26 and is determined by the luck. So if you want to get more legion attack, definitely focus on the luck. So this will be my video for the pets and the troops, and if you enjoy Call of Dragons videos, consider subscribing to the channel. I create a video every day, so yeah, click this subscribe button. So you have your pet, you have your legion, and you want to know a little more about the pets. In this video I'm going to explain the attributes of the pets.